A garbage disposal dispute in Lunglei has now reached the police, after the Center for Environment and Social Justice filed an FIR at Lunglei Police Station on Thursday, the 13th of August. The complaint concerns the dumping of waste near the Riangvaite Cemetery, where CESJ says garbage has been reportedly been dumped openly since 2024. The organization said it inspected the area after receiving complaints from local residents. It alleged that waste was being disposed of without proper management, creating a serious problem for people living nearby. The garbage reportedly produces a strong smell and becomes an even bigger concern during the rainy season, when waste can spread and affect the surrounding area. CESJ leader P. Vanram said it was also unclear whether the dumping site was being managed by the District Urban Development Officer or the Lunglei Municipal Council. The organization has asked police to identify those responsible and take action under the law. CESJ said improper waste management is not only a public nuisance but can also create risk for human health and the environment. The FIR now puts pressure on the authorities to clarify who is responsible for the site and how waste from Lunglei town is being disposed of. The Mizoram poll has decided to oppose any move to force schools and other educational institutions in Mizoram to sing or play Vande Mataram. The decision was taken at the organization's executive committee meeting on Friday, the 14th of August, chaired by MZP President Dr. Sila Remruata. The MZP said schools should remain places for education and should not be used for political purposes. It said students should not be forced to sing or listen to Vande Mataram. The organization also welcomed the Mizoram government's decision to form an MPSC reform committee and has created a study group to follow its work and submit suggestions. The MZP also welcomed the cabinet's decision to adopt Rominrel Sakangche, written by Puro Kunga, as Mizoram's state song. The Mizoram government has given people receiving family pensions illegally until the 30th of September 2026 to voluntarily surrender their pension payment orders. An awareness program was held at the Assembly Annex Conference Hall with representatives from 34 church headquarters attending. Officials explained how illegal pension claims can affect both the government and people who are legally entitled to receive family pensions. Director of Local Fund Audit and Pension, P. Somdong Liani, said those who voluntarily surrender their PPOs before the deadline will be treated sympathetically and will not be forced to repay the money. But after the 30th of September, officials warned there would be no such leniency. Cases should be taken to court with penalties including repayment of wrongly received money and imprisonment. The task force will also verify pension records and investigate people suspected of submitting false documents. A similar awareness program was held in Lunglei, where the district has 1,017 pensioners, including 400 family pension recipients. The BJP Mizoram Pradesh has welcomed the union government's decision to send the proposed Foreign Contribution Regulation Amendment Bill 2026 to a joint parliamentary committee. Speaking at the Aizawl Press Club, BJP State Chief Spokesperson Pudel Sanoltia said the bill is intended to ensure that foreign contributions received through FCRA registration are used properly and transparently. He acknowledged concerns raised by Christian organizations and NGOs, particularly over Section 16A, which could allow cancellation of FCRA licenses and seizure of assets in case of misuse of foreign contributions. The Mizoram BJP said it had itself written to Union Home Minister Amit Shah on the 13th of July, raising concerns over the proposed changes. The party said Union Home Minister Amit Shah had clarified that the bill was not aimed specifically at Christianity but was connected with national security and regulation of foreign funds. The bill has now been sent to a joint parliamentary committee, giving Parliament more time to examine the proposed changes and concerns raised in Mizoram. A new locally established company has entered Mizoram's consumer goods market with dozens of products made within the state. Samuel Life Care and Cosmetics Private Limited was inaugurated in Lengpui Vengthar. The company was established by the family of Dr. Lalro Khoma after 3 years of research and has already started producing 46 cosmetic products, 9 home care products, and 2 food supplements. Chief Minister Pulal Doma said the company is important not only for Mizoram but for the wider Northeast because its products are based on formulas developed through the company's own research. He pointed out that Mizoram spends a large amount of money every year buying consumer goods from outside the state, including cosmetics, and encouraged people to support products made locally. Pulal Doma said the government has strengthened the Mizoram preferential store purchase rules to support local entrepreneurs. The company is being presented as an example of how local research and investment can create products and jobs within Mizoram. The launch of Samuel Life Care has also highlighted the Mizoram government's wider plan to strengthen local manufacturing. Chief Minister Pulal Doma said money spent on goods brought into Mizoram quickly leaves the state, but if more products can be made locally, the same money can circulate within Mizoram, supporting businesses and creating jobs. He linked this approach to the Banakai hand-holding scheme, which is intended to support people with the ability and willingness to build businesses and livelihoods. The Chief Minister said the government would continue supporting people who genuinely work towards building successful enterprises. The larger goal is to make Mizoram less dependent on goods brought from outside while creating more opportunities for local entrepreneurs. The Congress has accused the BJP-led government at the center of discriminating against Adivasi communities and weakening constitutional protections meant for scheduled tribes. Speaking at the Aizawl Press Club, All India Adivasi Congress Committee member and MPCC Secretary Pusang Srimatsongthu said Adivasi communities had historically received greater attention under Congress governments. He alleged that these communities are now facing increasing pressure and that protection meant for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes are being weakened. He also criticized the BJP-led government's decision to highlight President Draupadi Murmu's Adivasi identity, while according to Congress, protections for tribal communities are being reduced. The Congress leader also referred to a recent controversy in Uttarakhand in which a Congress gathering led by party president Mallikarjun Kharge was reportedly subjected to a Ganga River purification ritual by Hindu right-wing groups. Congress described the incident as discrimination and said it reflected the treatment faced by Dalit and Adivasi communities. Mizoram is looking to expand several agricultural-based industries, including muga silk, rubber, and fish production. Cabinet Minister Pulal Thansanga visited different departments' offices in Nathial district on Friday to review agriculture and related development activities. At the Sericulture office, he said Mizoram has strong potential for muga silk production and called for a complete farm and fashion system connecting production, processing, and finished products. At the Land Resources, Soil and Water Conservation office, he called for greater development of the rubber sector. At the Fisheries Department, the minister said the government plans to revive the Chief Minister's fishery mission and is preparing a detailed project report. The government also wants to increase production of Mizoram state fish, ngawang, to make the state more self-sufficient in fish production. Pulal Thansanga instructed officials to ensure the government schemes reach genuine beneficiaries and that future programs are based on reliable data and measurable results. A new integrated mathematics and science laboratory has been opened at Government TM High School in Zonet. School Education Minister Dr. Vanlal Thana inaugurated the facility on Friday, the 14th of August. The laboratory was constructed at a cost of Rs 28.21 lakhs. Construction began on the 1st of April 2026 and was completed on the 30th of July. The minister also inspected the school's facilities, including its smart classroom, and encouraged teachers and students to make full use of the improved infrastructure. A new teacher's office building has also been constructed under the Urban Development and Poverty Alleviation Department at a cost of Rs 10 lakhs. The new facilities are expected to give students better opportunities for practical learning and provide teachers with improved working space. Patunga University College has marked its 68th foundation anniversary by extending financial support to 4 organizations working in different areas of community service. The college was established on the 15th of August 1958 and has marked its foundation anniversary with a community service program since 2021. This year, assistance was given to Operation Kingdom Ministry in Phuntong, Thutaknunpui Team in Zhuangtui, the Mizoram State Cancer Institute in Zemabok, and Shalom in Zarkot. The money was collected through contributions from students, teachers, and other college staff. A total of rupees 3,74,120 was raised and divided equally among 4 organizations. The assistance was handed over by Principal Professor H. Del Tanzara during the Foundation Anniversary Program chaired by Vice Principal Dr. Margaret Z. Kiangte. For the college, the anniversary was not only a celebration of 68 years of education, but also an opportunity to give back to the wider community. And that is all for today. Thank you for watching.